So Death Stranding 2 just got a new gameplay trailer, an insane trailer by the way, so let's check it out.
You, sir, are an unrepentant criminal, guilty of illegally entering our country on multiple occasions.
The only thing that I'm guilty of is doing your dirty work.
And by way of compensation, we have overlooked your crimes.
Bring it on, because I'm not doing this shit anymore.
What makes you think you have a choice?
What kind of cargo?
Cargo like brain dead, pregnant women.
No one would possibly allow that.
That's why I have to smuggle them in. They make me bring them over from Mexico.
This thing between us. It was a mistake.
No, it was not a mistake. It was not a mistake.
The original Death Stranding was released in 2019 to PlayStation 4 and later on Windows and PlayStation 5. But when the series became a Kojima series for Right, he also released it on Xbox Series X and S. The game follows the story of Sam Potter Bridges and a lot of other characters through the game. The story is unique and absolutely complex. That's almost impossible to play it for the first time and understand all the points of the story, since it's a Kojima game, so it's really deep and full of layers and lore. The gameplay was basically, mainly in the start, a walking simulator, but not a simple one, but a game that kinda created a new subgenre to deliver things, a sort of post office, yeah, but in a very fun way, at least for me. You have a sort of backpack and can load up with things that people need you to take to different places, and that's the core of the gameplay. But you'll always discover new things and items to help you deliver the stuff, like vehicles, roads, structures. And when you learn how it all works, the gameplay gets even better. Beyond that, the game also got a combat mode that looks simple but is not. As you play the game, you'll unlock new weapons and possibilities, and the boss fights are absurdly insane, with an immersive soundtrack and style. And as I said, the story is insane, and is one of the most important things of the original game. Death Stranding 2 was announced in 2024, and shall follow the same style, but with more items, more combat, exploration, possibilities, and something tells me that the story will be way more complex and even confusing now. And of course, it's one of the most anticipated games of this year, and it got a release date now, June 26, 2025, and it's coming out only on PlayStation 5, at least for now.
Welcome to Drawbridge, Sam, and to the GHV Magellan, our mobile base of operations. Come on, I'll help you get your bearings. This is the ship's armory. Here you can check your weapons and put them through their paces. These rooms over here belong to other members of the crew. They're pretty much the same as yours. And the shower's down at the end.
This is one hell of a ship you got here. Courtesy of the UCA, I'm guessing.
No. As I told you, Drawbridge is a civilian outfit. But we do have a generous patron with access to plenty of capital and tech.
Sounds like a UCA big shot.
Don't ask me. We've never met face to face. They value their privacy.
Seriously? No better than to believe that bullshit.
It's the same deal as America. The people here are all spread out, cut off from one another. We want you to help us bring the world together.
Sam, would you mind if I joined you?
Humor him. His knowledge and experience will probably come in handy down the road.
Yes. Really, Sam? Your buttocks? What about shotgun? I prefer the driver's seat.
Sam, do you read me? You'll first need to access the Mexico side plate gate terminal. After we've confirmed network coverage, we can take the DHV Magellan and regroup at your position.
As you can see, Death Stranding 2 will have many different points, since characters, possibilities, like new things to help you in the delivery, even a combat motorcycle that looks really sick by the way. The game again is being developed by the master Kojima, the creator of Metal Gear Solid and Death Stranding of course. Many people got disappointed with the original Death Stranding, but also surprised a lot of people with an immersive universe and a new style of video game. And now the hype for the second game is even bigger, cause now we know what to expect, and the fans of the first games are extremely hyped about this game, so it's going to be of the greatest video games of this year, since we know what to expect, to the expertise of Kojima, a great director and story writer. You may not know, but he's also developing a new horror game with Xbox company, but we still don't know exactly how it's going to be, but will surely be an unique experience, just like any Kojima game is. With his companions by his side, Sam sets out on a new journey to save humanity from extinction. Join them as they navigate this troubled world filled with supernatural enemies, obstacles, and a haunting question: should we have connected?
The problem is, not everybody wants to be part of the UCA.
That's not the plan, Sam. The UCA isn't looking to expand its borders. Just like with Mexico, they want to bring new regions into the network. Anyway, the DHV Magellan's here to back you up. As always, you'll be the one leading the way to expand the network.
What's your role in all this? You're the commander, huh?
That's right. These days I'm fragile in name only. I couldn't protect you. I tried to jump us out of there. But I could only take my equipment with me. And I couldn't possibly think of Lou like that. There was no way for the two of us to escape together. The best I could hope for was to jump Lou out. Just Lou.
Legendary game designer Hideo Kojima changes the world once again. The large open-world regions of Death Stranding 2 on the beach are full of secrets for you to discover. They are also incredibly varied and present unique traversal and exploration challenges. Whether you're facing human enemies or otherworldly entities, you have a range of options for how you approach them. Do you prefer to go on the attack, sneak past enemies until you reach your target, or stay well away from any danger? How you approach each situation is up to you. According to the PlayStation website, Death Stranding is classified as an open-world action-adventure game played from a third-person perspective, in which the player must deliver cargo, overcome human and supernatural enemies, explore a post-apocalyptic world on foot and in vehicles, and unravel a complex and engaging science fiction story.
You brought America together, helped it be reborn as the UCA. But I'm afraid the Death Stranding is far from over. Humanity is still in danger, still on the brink of extinction. Don't act like you don't see it. A lot of things changed after you went off on your own, especially within the UCA. Bridges no longer oversees the distribution network. They withdrew once things were up and running. So your friends and co-workers all went their separate ways. Within network coverage, there's no need to rely on human porters anymore. So after I closed up shop, I went and started a new group. One that handles work in regions outside the UCA. We decided to call ourselves Drawbridge.
With the support of the Chiral Network and APAS, humanity will be free from the need to move around. Bots are capable of handling deliveries.
He's alive.
He called himself a ghost, but
We found a way back from the beach just so he could kill us.
he said he came back to get revenge on you and me.
Hey, brother. Did you miss me? Yeah, I figured you'd pay this place a visit, seeing as how I've been distributing the fruits of this fine factory all over the continent. With guns and violence, the whole damn world could be yours. Same as it ever was. Oh. Looks like you decided to trade in that rope for a stick this go-round. Well, I suppose even a porter has to pull the trigger from time to time. Oh, what about you? Hey, buddy. Are you just another soulless little husk, huh?
Let go of me!
Oh.
Pathetic guitarist, where's the rest of your band?
Well, ain't that something? Was it you, Higgs?
Huh? Was it you that killed Lou?
You still don't know, do you?
Something he said. You don't know a goddamn thing about Lou.
All right, Sam. Let's see what we can find on Lou.
If you want answers, you're gonna have to find them yourself. But the ones you do find, well, that pain you nurse will only get worse. Sam the man in the dark about everything.
I've been alone this whole time.
You're wrong. Death can tear us apart. We'll always be connected. We will always be with you, no matter what. You will never, ever be alone.
This time, I'll make a lasting connection with the lady in red. The perfect ending humanity deserves.
For the sake of the future, we must all come together. As a barrier to the bad, and a gateway to the good. All hands, brace for launch.
As the first game, the graphics here are extremely realistic to an insane level. What's really nice, there will be many more characters as you can see, and there will be new insane boss fights as you can see in the trailer, since enemies we could see in the original game, but also some insane new ones, like that huge humanoid beast looks sick. I'm really curious to see all that in the game. I'm excited to see this new character that was clearly inspired in Metal Gear, as it's a Kojima game too, it's badass.
World divided, made whole. With a few sticks for encouragement. The UCA's precursor, the United States of America, had a prominent gun culture. A distinctly American philosophy, and one which would appear to have spread to this continent. The more we seek to unite the people with metaphorical ropes, the more essential sticks seem to become.
DHB Magellan. Integrate! Everyone, hold on tight.
Don't forget, coming on this expedition was meant to help you find the strength to carry on. And you have. We all know you've got this. Now it's time to finish the journey, Sam. Please understand, Sam. We never meant to string you along.
That chrysalis, we found her inside. It was filled with a fluid that contained amino acids. One's identical in structure to the kind found in tar.
I'm sorry, there are amino acids in tar? As in proteins?
Of course. How else did you think that chiral creatures could emerge from it? Some have even theorized that the tar is a sort of primordial soup.
I was there. I saw her home. And it was a hellhole.
You see, after you left Bridges, I decided to do a little digging. Now, according to them, BB-28 was flagged for disposal and subsequently incinerated 4 years ago, long before you and Lou first met.
Well, the game looks really sick, and let's agree, Kojima knows how to make trailers, and games too, of course. In my opinion, this is going to be the greatest PlayStation 5 exclusive game so far. For some people it's Demon's Souls remake, that's insane. For some Spider-Man 2, that's good, but the first is better. But this one, especially for the fans of the original game, is in another level. All the fans are extremely curious to see how the story is going to continue, and even get immersed in this insane universe again, with a fun gameplay, good combat, and one of the most original experiences you can have, so it's going to be great. Everything I've seen of the game looks really good. I just played the original game in 2024. In the start I was trying to enjoy the experience, to be honest, but after some hours, when I understood the universe and mechanics, I simply couldn't stop playing anymore. You get connected to the gameplay and mainly the characters. You want to understand and know what's going to be their future. And in that aspect, Death Stranding 1 is a masterpiece. So I'm really hyped about the new one. And just remembering, the game is being developed by Kojima Productions with a partnership with PlayStation, so it's going to be a PlayStation 5 exclusive game, at least in the start. A Windows and Xbox version shall be released in the future, maybe 1 year later, 2 or 3 years. We don't know, that will depend on the contract Kojima got with PlayStation. The first game was released on Xbox almost 5 years later of the original releasement, but I think if the second's going to be released on Xbox someday, it's probably going to be faster now. But what about you guys? Did you like the first game? How fan of it you are? Well, leave it in the comments. And if you've never played the first game, but wants to play the second, I recommend you to try the first game first, so you'll get used to the style and gameplay of the game. We know that it's going to be a bit different now, but the core will be really similar as we can see. Well, thank you so much for watching. Click in the like button to support T-Channel. Subscribe and click in the like button to support the channel. Subscribe and leave your comments. That helps me a lot. Thank you so much, and so long.